Anyway,
Getting some fire based on this, so we're just gonna have to see what's gonna happen next. Minor is just so interesting though. I'm wondering when we're gonna get back to Aaron, San, and others, because I'm really interested in what's going on with Jun right now, and also Deacon is one to I feel like since
it's not
Deacon's
bad.
on
It's just that this arc was primarily focused
not gonna be pretty.
and
Anyways, before I get started with this reaction,
I don't know why in my brain when I kept hearing
also
moving train, I was expecting it to be like
I love the detail.
badass
The
train.
tree was
You know what I mean?
the one.
I was thinking like I don't know why I was thinking like science fiction train. I don't know. I do not know why.
He's the one who said
Considering nothing so far has been like science fiction, it's been more fantasy.
the other ones were just following. I don't know how to find it. Still gets into the trap. Let's talk about Zuko. That's somebody who's I love Zuko.
I didn't watch the last episode. It's been a long time.
I love Zuko. I love everything about him out there. Going up to his house. I love the moment Zuko was everything until now.
For me, it's only been like 3 days since I watched it.
Everybody thought that Zuko would take on his father. Everybody of us wished that Zuko would someday take on his father. But Zuko made such a development. He did not just become a better version of himself. Because then he would finally confront his father and fuck him. No, he said, it's not my duty.
okay.
Zuko just not became a better Zuko, he became fucking Uncle Iroh level wisdom. Fuck.
Armin and Lisa, I see them as like heroes and everyone.
And one thing I'm really afraid of,
And then we're seeing Marley.
I don't want to speak it because if you speak it, it happens. Rule for life.
Like, to go to Paradise Island, kill these devils that
I think Zuko might never see Uncle Iroh again.
this is like every real scenario.
I sense it.
That's like
Tasty.
Right.
that will be
No
the
matter what, in their heads they're like, yes, it's right, we're doing justice, we're taking these guys out, we're evil.
finally, after all this time, finally, he became the person who
Just getting so
Nice little 3D shot in there. And Sinclair coming to no Yaba. Movie Mugen Train. I like
now going back to that dinner scene though,
yeah, you know what?
and how it's
I'm white. What do you want?
shocked and disturbed that she looked in general.
We still don't know where he is. He just vanished. He has to be somewhere on the island. Is he
okay?
Usually what I do.
Oh, I paused something right before the title screen. Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know. That would be He has to do something important. I will have some important part of the story.
They're gonna be a bite of Nazis.
To rescue the prisoners wouldn't be at all. I wouldn't be satisfied. I wouldn't be satisfied.
Does he look like a random guy?
Where did he go? I can't believe it. Where did he go? I can't just. Can you go to his book? Maybe he's we know that the water tribe, that in the end of the
So that
first
shit was about to go down already.
the water tribe is secret.
Oh my gosh, you can see
It's like a very spiritual place.
Okay, so she is the part of Titan.
Maybe the fire island also has something like that. Uncle Iroh knows about it and he went to that place.
Jedi.
I don't know.
She was such a good Jedi side. Even as a kid. The cola.
I feel that
Venus
Tasty. I'm not against it.
he's following it right now. He will probably teach us how to fire it. The problem with Iroh is that somebody of the group will be against
Good guy.
I can see that coming right now. Soccer will be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing here, man? Where were you? Where were you the last 2 seasons? Oh right, you got to try to kill us. What the fuck are you doing here? The talk will be like, he's not lying, I can sense it. Soccer will be like, fuck up! Dude! I hate you! Conflict, drama, I love it!
Why?
He's gonna freaking die.
I have to say, Heidi was my favorite girl in this show.
I really am. I hate it. Oh my god.
Left his own girl.
So he talked bad about his own brother, so his brother didn't have to.
He could have left anybody else, any strong people. He could have done it. I mean, yeah, kind of Azula is smart enough. I know this plan makes sense. He couldn't find another way if he wanted to save Azula. He could have found another way, but he didn't want it.
It looks like she didn't want to take the fire. He split from them.
When's the Fire Nation show?
Oh my god! Save him!
Isn't Mist also water?
Yo, the way she kills the soldiers.
Anyway, Soccer became very
So bad. I'm actually surprised that he got so much crap back then. Oh my god.
It's hard was also just it's not bad, it's just that
You know, she was a savage, but that's a little too far.
and
Oh my gosh, you go back up!
also Soccer, amazing. I love the detail.
You can smell anything. You can bring up anything. She says you smell it.
It's story time, guys. Let's go. He's the one who's also.
And
He's the one.
this is right when they...
So emotional. He's not stupid. The other ones were just following. He's not stupid. He's focused.
Actually,
We are in
really
the movie.
disturbing.
You know we're going to get into this big battle.
There is that. It's a fun.
Love. Let's talk about Susan. Did somebody mention love? I love Susan. I love him.
That line right there, this entire moment, oh my
Why the fuck are we here?
this season has been amazing so far, and just seeing the other side, like I'm not seeing the parallels.
Everybody of us wishes.
They're showing us these events from super exposed.
How's everybody asleep after that?
He did not just become a better version of himself.
Right before
Because then he would finally confront his father. Fuck him. No, he said, it's not my
remember
duty.
that Reiner's lines that he's saying like, why did he choose me? Why did he apologize? Why would he choose someone like me? I mean, we have Annie here kicking him in the dirt like, it's all your fault, like this is your fault, we're never gonna win. We're
One thing I'm really afraid of,
I want to know
I don't want to
This
speak
part
it,
is just
something happens. Rule for life.
It's like 40% dialogue,
I think people might never see it on screen.
which I guess counts as dialogue.
it's so messy.
Unless it's like,
That's what I think.
oh, we got serious.
That would be the tragedy
in this, he's like, I'm going to be a warrior. So, from a broken family. I think Reiner, though, has a lot of heart, though. I really feel like, you know, this part, I feel like, unless I'm misinterpreting it, I feel like he just said he's apologizing because of what's to come for him. I definitely feel like the reasons are
we still don't know where he is.
Reiner.
So this is the guy we got a sneak peek of.
Brother, but it's kind of downplaying brother Reiner, and then him saving Reiner his resolve. So I definitely feel like that's why he apologized to Reiner. He knew what was
He has to
coming.
do something important. Uncle Iroh has to have some important
I do see now in the last episode, I feel like that's what he's doing for Gabby. Like, he's trying to save her from the enemy. So that's kind of unless I'm
Where did he go?
that's
He can't land. Where did he go? He can't just...
God
Can he go to
damn!
escape? Upgrade. Maybe he went to We know that the water tribe, that in the end of the first season,
Being killed.
water tribe,
Now it's
We're seeing it all from their
this is like a very spiritual place where we can maybe the Fire Island also has
Is that Kenny? That's Kenny, right?
Uncle Iroh knows about that. He went to the
Let's go with the conductor. Maybe he's just tired. I'm tired.
I feel like Uncle Iroh will not like
What was the point of that?
it's not my duty to tell you. He's following you now very closely. The problem is that I can see that somebody of the group will be against
It's really interesting.
probably Sokka.
Take what we have,
I can see the
not so
cost.
fast.
What the fuck are you doing? Where were you? Where were you the last 2 seasons? Oh right, you were trying to kill him. What the fuck are you doing? The pop will be like, he's not lying, I can sense it.
Might kill.
Sokka will be like, fuck up! Still! I hate you! Constant drama, I love it!
That's like seeing himself.
I have to say, Ty Lee was my favorite judge.
I love these little animations.
Oh my god.
Very good.
Could have left anybody else, any strong people in the debate. I don't know. He could have done. I mean, yeah, kind of.
Oh my
Azula
god.
can be smart enough.
He's just gonna kill himself.
I know this plan
That's totally
makes
cool,
sense.
bro.
But he could have timed it the other way.
What?
He wanted to save Azula. Maybe they prefer this. He could have found another way.
Wait a second.
Why got buck teeth now?
That's
What the fuck? No suckle on my
Why are we hiding his eyes? Dude, this is so Aaron. The fact that they are hiding his eye, that definitely is Aaron because we would know the second you see it. The voice is the same too.
That was even as long as a regular episode.
Oh, please, just like, wish the hangover.
anyway. Sokka became the leader of
This information to him.
He ain't so sleepy anymore.
Oh!
It's not bad, it's just that this art was primarily focused and
yeah, you can definitely like okay, brown hair, long. I know from the trailer. It was like in a ponytail, so he definitely has long hair. Voice is the same. It's a little deeper, obviously.
Also, he's the one that's so
Oh man, I'm so excited.
he's not stupid. The other ones were just following.
Okay, so here I think Aaron is trying to say that the people that follow, for example, like Marley, is like people on Paradise Island are nothing but devils, so they are destined to be childhood.
Did somebody mention that? I love
I mean, it makes sense because from what we've seen, Reiner went into Paradise Island messed up, and he was doing this because of how he was brainwashed the enemies. Unless he's trying to say that the people that believe them did even worse than him,
everybody.
I don't really know the outcome. Like, who's the
Take on his father.
He can either go down the
Everybody
path
of us
where
wish
he
it.
can gain that hope and freedom, or it could be even worse than what the situation is already. But you won't know unless you actually forward, you know, having his influence push you in a certain direction might be a great idea. We're seeing both of here right now, and I really feel like he that
Zuko just have to think better. Zuko
Doesn't matter.
that way, it's hard to say because like each side, they're not really villains because they don't know any better, and that's the thing.
One thing I'm really afraid of. I don't want to speak it.
Trying to like process this, but I can see Aaron and I get so happy. He was speaking some wise words though. That really shows just
I think Zuko might never see Uncle Iroh again.
oh my gosh, being here is actually really dangerous. What is his plan? You know, they were getting ready to go to Paradise Island. I wonder if they're waiting for them to leave. So many questions. Oh my gosh, this is insane!
Finally, after all this time, finally.
What a great episode though. Showing the other side of the story and the Reiner about to I'm really hurt he didn't say those words to Aaron. Because seeing himself like he wants to be that hero that Aaron wants to be.
I think Uncle Iroh may.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait
I
for
still don't know where he is.
Anyways, there you guys go. My first reaction. I really enjoyed seeing a different perspective on this past.
Man, am I
Glad to see her back. So, you guys are sorry at my time.
He has to do something
Like,
important.
like,
Iroh has to be able to do something. For him, just to rescue
He gets. I did, but like this is already.
Where did he go? He can't vanish.
I think you said more motion than he showed.
He can't just.
I mean, that's not exactly.
He go to the street.
I mean, he did dash. It's not like he's like. I felt it more there.
get his entire
That was my only problem
That's
with
the
the
water tribe.
We're just trying
The family dying is just way too
Water tribe.
I'm going to get back to your son. And also,
Very spiritual. Maybe the fire island is also the same.
Anyways, before I get started with this reaction, I just want to give a huge shout out to my patrons. Let's go attack him.
I feel that after I was beauty super has come down. Really, he's following the The problem is somebody of the group I can see that sense. Soccer guy, what the fuck are you doing? Whoever or like with trying to what are you doing?
I want to see it.
He's half looking like he's not lying, I can sense it. Soccer, fuck up! Stu, I hate you. Country, drama, love it. I have to say, Kylie was my favorite girl artist.
Okay. Three things. We started all the practice heroes and everyone on Paradise Island as the heroes, and then we're seeing Marley training.
I would love to take it.
I mean, yeah, kind of Azula is smart. I know this plan makes sense.
This is like
You could have tried another way if you wanted to save Azula.
The eyes in this series are
no matter what, in their heads they're like, yes, this is right. Just
creepy and very realistic.
He's getting so corrupt. He just killed the main character. He wanted to look at him like a man, and now going back to that dinner scene, though, seeing his mother and how he's disturbed that she looked in general.
Oh, it's Lizica. God damn it.
Anyways.
Oh, I paused the thing before the title screen. Okay.
Was just there, actually a lot of surprises. Katara was also just there, kind of. It's not bad, but it's just that this art was primarily how did you guys think. And it was great. Finally, were able to be also, Saga, amazing. Amazing. I love the detail.
I thought it was Dream
he was the one who said, guys,
I gotta go to the Dubai.
Azula's stolen time.
Even in his dream, we can't get the girl.
Also,